Nani and welcome to Wisdom X Magaziwe. Imina ke ingane yamakhehla amadala, amakhehla amakhulu, amakhehla amahle. If you're watching for the first time, siyawamukela. We are all about sharing wisdom, healing, and sharing light for the world to become better. Oh, njengawe Jesu wami. Oh, njengawe Jesu wami. Oh, njengawe Jesu wami, akekho njengawe, 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 akekho njengawe, akekho njengawe. Akekho njengawe, njengawe. Hallelujah. Amen. Ingilosi yami hlabelela, hlabelela, hlabelela. It's not easy being gifted. Honestly, I don't want to lie. It's not easy. We always say you have to forgive, you have to forgive, you have to forgive. Because kunezinto esiyilwisayo thina abantu aba-gifted, and we fight izitha zasekhaya, and this has been a topic that I've been talking about ukuthi we fight izitha zasekhaya, meaning people who do you bad, and you pray, you ask God to protect you, and then uNkulunkulu akuprotecte, akunqobele, akulwele, ne? And then God again brings these people back and say they need prayers. You have to pray for them. Would you pray for people who've hurt you before? To be quite honest, I've been struggling. I've been struggling. And the most beautiful thing is that God in my life is still using people. Shout outs to the recent client that I had, Umme Malifa. I spoke to that woman, I was consulting her, and then we just had like a heart to heart like moment. I thank God for that woman because of everything that she said to me. It was a confirmation that God is literally coming in person right now to say, you really need to pray for those who've hurt you, because of kunzima, kubuhlungu futhi, to learn and realize that you have been delayed by people that you dearly love. Because this is literally a test. Ukuthi, will I continue being strong and say, God, thank you for protecting me and thank you for showing me ukuthi obani laba abangigadlayo, obani laba abangicindezelayo. Give me the strength to move on and continue with life. Trust you me, I've forgiven people who've done me wrong in my life, and I've placed them very far. But God is saying to me, that is not enough. That is not enough, because I want you, I see that you've forgiven them, but I still want you to pray for these people. I still want you to pray for them, bring them back to me, because of it's more of like I need to push with prayer. I need to push them with prayer so that the breakthrough can just finally happen for everyone, not just for me, but for everyone in my family. So akusizi ukuthi mawumuntu, what I'm learning is that akusizi ukuthi when you've been hurt, right? It's not easy though. And then you say, yes, you forgive them. But God still needs your help. God still wants your help. God still needs you to pray for these specific people that have hurt you. So what I'm learning from my situation is that you have to pray for those who hurt you, because of chances are they are going through a lot. That is why they're actually lashing it out on you. So most of the times tina siyithatha in a bad way when somebody hurts us, but uNkulunkulu ngoba yena akabhekanga ngelihlo likanyama, ubheke ngelihlo likamoya, so ubona yonke into. Because of this past week I've been like having conversations with God. Ingilosi zami zifike zingehlele zikhulume nami zisho ukuthi ayibo inkosi iyaxolela. Uma uyisebenzela kuzomela ukuthi nawe uyixolele and uxolele fully. And ukuxola kwakho uzosiboniswa ngokuthi uzobakhulekela labantu abakwenze kabi. Yebo kunzima, yebo kubuhlungu, kodwa kuzomela ukuthi manje uqine ubakhulekise uzokwazi ukudlula kulesimo okuso. Akulula. It's not easy, but you will have to remain strong and do it. I am restored and I'm like, oh yes, Lord, I am definitely going to pray and be specific about those specific people who've hurt me in my life, because God has been bringing them up. And uNkulunkulu makabaletha kuwena, ufuna ukuthi ubakhulekise, ufuna ukuthi ubathandazise, mawulokole ubaphupha ubabona ubacabanga. You have to pray for them. You might not have the words, but God will give you the words that you need to say when praying for them. I am blessed. So I will continue to bless others and teach others. Ayikho lula indlela yokuba spiritually gifted, because of now God expects you to be also matured and see things ngokomoya and not look at things in the physical eye. Because trust you me, if ubheka izinto ngokwenyama, you will just be stagnant in life. You won't just progress. And angeke kube nokuthula ngaphakathi, because of why? When usaloko lugxile endabeni yokuthini, yeah, they hurt me, you are delaying your progress. So phuma kuleyo pity party, phuma kulowo mqondo and pray uNkulunkulu akuheal fully, and then so that you can get your breakthrough. See ukukhula, ukuhamba, ukubona. The more uhamba empilweni, the more you see, and the more you see, the more you learn. I'm constantly learning in the spiritual journey, and I am so humbled that uNkulunkulu ungilethela abanye abantu who've experienced whatever that I'm experiencing, who are able to tell me to say, no, do this, pray for them, and then you're gonna see. Because of sometimes masingabantu asifani, we don't deal with ubunzima or like brokenness in the same way. When you've hurt me, I will forgive you, but I just want you to keep the distance. And me praying for you, I don't think that's gonna happen, me in the physical. But the gift that I'm carrying, ukusebenzela inkosi, if I want to be like him and help people and heal people, I will have to forgive. Inhliziyo yami kuzomela ukuthi ihlakaniphe, because of yona inhliziyo sometimes ekubambezelayo. So inhliziyo yakho kuyomela ukuthi ihlakaniphe, ikhuleke and reach a stage where you see people who hurt you, but you just forgive them, because of abayazi lento abayenzayo. Bayayenza, but they don't understand that at the end of the day, you are also going to help them, because of God has chosen you in your family to break all these generational curses. Akukho lula, angifuni ukuqambela amanga. It is not easy, but you have to pray. Kuzomela ukuthi uqine, ngoba amandla othwesona makhulu. So you just gotta pray and say, God, take over, oh dear Lord. I love you dearly. I love you so much, and I thank you for everything. Take over. So today I just want to restore you. We're not too xolile, but you are still saying, angizingeni indaba zabo labo, angifuni nokubaza, angifuni ukuhlangana nabo. Cha, awukaxoli fully. There are certain things ezisazokubamba if you are still in that position. You have to pray fully, and yes, keep them at a distance, but every time uNkulunkulu ebebuyisa kuwena, mhlawumbe ababuyisa ngamaphupho, ababuyisa ngomcabango, bakhulekele, because of they are going through so much, and you're the only one who can literally help in that situation. Inkosi yasithanda bakwethu, kodwa ukuyisebenzela akukho lula. Akasithembisanga vele ukuthi kuzoba lula, because you, in situations like this, the angels come back and say to you, uNkulunkulu uvusa isigebengu, uNkulunkulu uvusa umuntu othathele omunye umuntu ibag, uNkulunkulu loves us so dearly and doesn't judge us. So who are you to judge? Wena ungubani ozojaja? Uphiwe amandla ukuthi ukhulekele abantu. But ngoba ke laba bakhethile, wena uthini, angizingeni, angisafuni ukubakhulekela. Because that was my stage, like that was my situation. Angeke angifuni ukuzingena bangihethile ngoba ngizothi ngiyabakhulekisa bese baphinde futhi bangicedelela. Inkosi thina hayike, we are faithful. We are faithful, mina nawe. So we are going to pray for these people because of we believe and we have the faith that they will definitely turn around, because of yabona ke manje bayakudinga ukuthi ubakhulekise bazokwazi nabo ukuthi baphile, because la bekhona abaphilanga basize ngani amakhehla amadala amakhulu amakhehla amahle. Oh, I am restored today. But yeah, inhliziyo ibhlungu inhliziyo. You, and not to say ibhlungu because of I'm just reflecting back about the delays, but I'm just like, wow, imanga zikamvela inqangi, impilo nje yazini. You know, you get people who hurt you, who do bad things to you, and then for some reason you also feel for them when bad things happen to them. Uphinde futhi ube nokubazwela, uphinde futhi ubathanda, uzibuza ukuthi kanjani ngoba esehlupheka nje sekexakekile, wena futhi omzwelayo. Oh Nkosi, thethelela nathi sifunde sikuzi ukuyithethelela phakathi kwey'nhliziyo zethu. Akukuthula nokukhanya, uguqula imiqondo yethu, senze intando yakho, senze into esiyizele la emhlabeni, ukusebenzela wena ngonyama yamazulu. Nkosi, sinikela kuwena, sethembele kuwena ngezimo esiphila ngaphansi kwazo. Nkosi, sisize moya ingcwele, sisize konyama yamazulu. Sisize moya ingcwele. Ayisize Inkosi. Ithini kumina ngimi nawe, ungangithandabuzi, ngimi nawe ngaso sonke isikhathi. So let's not give up on prayer. And God's love is very deep. Lubanzi, lujulile uthando lukamvela inqangi, yinto abantu ekumele bayikhumbule. And I know Tina, we are in the physical. It's not easy to love like God. It's not easy because of usenyameni, and usenyameni you get hurt. But because of yena usemoyeni, uyasibona emoyeni, uyakwazi ukubona ukuthi kunje ngoba kunje, kwenzakala kanje ngoba kwaba nje. So that is God for you. Unozwelo, unothando, and he will give you so many chances, but not forgetting he is also a punisher. He does punish his people. Uma ungafuna ukulunga, uma ungafuna ukuqiqa, you will get what you deserve. That's one thing about God. I-punishment ikhona nje. Let's not shy away. He loves us. He gives us all. But okusalayo makumele ukuthi uthole i-punishment, you definitely get it. Kodwa ngiyamcela la ikhona ukuthi akabe nozwelo ngaphakathi kwesimo sempilo yakho. Akube nobumbano, nozwano, nothando ngaphakathi kwamakhaya wenu. I love you so much, guys. Mwah.